Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am on a roll today, using up things that needed to be used up for Shelf-Timber, and just trying to come up with some different ideas for different things. And this is what's left of my small acorn squash. These are really good, and I love to grow them. They're just fun to grow, you know. So I decided that I was going to make an omelet, and I'm using some canned potatoes that I had, and I want to start using those up because I have so much of my own home canned stuff. So I sliced them very, very thin, and with about a half of a small onion, and I just seasoned it with garlic powder and some black pepper. I started to saute the squash. So now that that is nice and cooked, I'm going to add the potatoes and onions. I'm making a real nice omelet. I think we're going to really like it. It's, you know, not everything has to have meat or beans. You know, it's like, so this has your veg, your protein, your potassium. This is going to be really good. I'm not even adding any cheese to this. I don't think we're going to need it. So I'm just basically waiting until the potatoes and the onions brown up a little bit. And when they do, I'm going to add in the eggs. I'm going to be using 4 eggs. This is just going to be a nice fall omelet. Can't beat it, right? Can't beat this. I didn't know what to do with just one acorn squash, you know? So I used about half of it. Usually they are a lot bigger and I get a lot more, but I planted them in a spot where I don't usually plant, and now I know why, because it just doesn't get enough sun. So I'm going to let this brown up, and I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, so this is looking really good. I'm telling you, they're going to come out with YouTube smell-o-vision. The onions and the squash and the potatoes and my homemade garlic powder. So I'm just going to add my eggs to this. Like I said, I'm using 4. And they cook kind of quick. You don't want to overcook your eggs. I'm going to see if I can flip this like I've done before. We'll see. I'm just going to let this cook a little bit. It looks absolutely beautiful. Don't want to brag, but I may have to. So I've been doing really well this week and all of September, actually. Using up, by putting those things on the side, I'm able to just pull out what I want to make something with, and yeah, it's working out really well. I think when you see it in front of you, you kind of get the gist of it. Like, I didn't know what to do with this squash. I was like, you know what? Some of it can become an omelet. So I didn't add any cheese. I didn't do anything like that. Just gonna poke some little holes in here, like that, and it cooks. When you're making an omelet, it's really important to keep in mind that you need to take you gotta pre-cook your ingredients ahead of time, okay? So I knew that the potatoes were canned and they were already cooked, so they just have to brown. So if I was using real fresh potatoes, I would have done the potatoes first. And then the next thing that you want to make sure is cooked really well is the squash. So when the potatoes are done, you add the squash. And then you could add your onions. And the very last thing, when everything else is evenly cooked, that's when you add your eggs. Folks, if you make an omelet and you do your eggs and you just throw everything in together, some things aren't going to cook well. There's something in there is going to not be fully cooked, and we don't want that. So that's not what you want. You're going to make sure that everything's cooked, you know. I mean, unless you like crunchy potatoes, but I mean, you know. Plus, when they cook and they brown a little bit, they taste so good. They really do. Ordinarily, I would put some grated cheese on top of this, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that today. Because I made a little bit of mac and cheese, so that was enough cheese for one day. I also made a nice salad. I still got garden tomatoes. So it's like I'm just trying to use up the garden stuff, plus stuff I had in my pantry. We'll see what happens. So far, so good. I mean, nothing's really going to waste. And I'm cooking smaller amounts of each thing so that we don't get sick of it. Even if it's leftovers, sometimes you just don't want the leftovers. I mean, come on, let's face it. Or you don't want to see them for a few weeks. You throw them in the freezer and you're like, yeah, I had enough of that. Now, I've done this before. It wasn't too difficult. We're going to see if I can do it again. I don't know. Mom taught me this when I was a kid. And I can usually do it. But I got fibro hands. I don't know if I trust myself. Hang in there with me, guys. Oh, Mom. Oh. I'm going to do it with another plate so that if it goes anywhere. Okay, so that turned beautifully. And I'm just going to slide it back in the pan. Awesome. And I'm going to let it finish cooking. And that's how you flip an omelet. My mother never used one of those omelet flippers. Never. She wouldn't hear of it. I'm glad I did that, though, and I'm glad I had the dish there, too. I've got one heck of a mess here to clean up when this is done. It's been a day of cooking and using things up, and I'm not complaining at all. Because you know what? If you have dishes to wash, it means you had food to cook and food to eat. So, that's fine by me. So, I'm just going to give this another minute. I'm going to transfer it onto a plate. Oh, does this look? This looks so good. I mean, this could be for breakfast. Oh, yeah, it's getting nice and golden on the other side. You know, instead of having just plain old eggs in the morning, I mean, you got your veg, you got everything in here. Have some toast, have a little bit of omelet, you know, you're all set. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Just want to make sure that the egg is completely cooked. I believe it is. I'd say another minute. I have no problem waiting another minute. But, so what have you guys been doing for Shelf-Tember? Do you have items out that you haven't used, that you want to use up? Have you harvested the last of your garden? Are you still using stuff that you grew? I'll let you know what everyone's doing. Yeah, I'm nosy. What can I say? I still have 2 of the pumpkin muffins that I made. I still have 2 left, so that's good with coffee too. I'm going to give this like 1 more minute, and then I'm going to transfer it to a clean plate. And then you can just cut wedges or however you want. This is really nice. This was a good amount. And it's thick. It's nice and high, you know. It just looks more appetizing when it's done like this. It just makes you want it. Okay, so this is done. And I am adding this to my collection of things that I did in Shelftember, using up pantry items, garden items, refrigerator items, turning them into something delicious. Let me know if you do things like this, and give me a thumbs up. As always, if you like the video, hit subscribe. I'll catch you guys on my next one. Have a great day, and God bless each and every one of you. Love you.